Hello kids. Are you ready for a new magical story tonight? Now snuggle up, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let my voice fly you away into the amazing world of bedtime stories. Whether it's a dragon quest or a secret from the stars, our stories will take you on a magical adventure. Okay, let's begin. Can you guess what it will be about? Tonight's story will be about a little boy who enjoys nature. He joins a group of people just like him, who love spending time in nature. Yes, it's about what it means to be part of the Scouts group. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, vast woods, and whispering trees, there lived a young boy named Leo. But something always felt missing. He wanted to share his adventures with friends, learn new things, and help others too. One evening, after dinner, Leo's father said,
"Leo, I heard there's a scout meeting in the village tomorrow. Would you like to join?"
Oh, what are scouts?
asked Leo, and his eyes wide with curiosity.
Well, the Scouts are a group of children just like you, who love nature, adventures, and learning new skills. They also help people and make the world a better place.
His father smiled. Leo's eyes sparkled.
That sounds amazing.
The next day, Leo excitedly joined the scout group. At the meeting, he met kids from all around the village, some older, some younger, but all excited about the same things. Their scout leader, Miss Wood, greeted them all with a warm smile. They had colorful scarves and badges, and they were laughing and playing games. Leo's eyes lit up with excitement.
Welcome, Leo. Today, we're going to learn about teamwork and kindness, and the great news is that we will even go on a mini adventure trip soon.
After a few scouts meeting, it was Leo's turn to say the promise and receive the scarf and his badges. All scouts gathered around, while Miss Wood asked Leo to take one step forward. His heart raced. With his 3 fingers raised, he looked into Miss Wood's eyes, and with his voice filled with emotions, he said the promise. Miss Wood slightly leaned over him to tie the scarf around his neck and also offered him the certificate of investiture. This means that now Leo was officially part of the Scouts. Leo thought about his emotions, and he realized that he felt the power, the will, and the strength of a gladiator. When the day of the camping trip arrived, the Scouts set off into the woods, each carrying their own supplies. Leo felt proud wearing his new scarf and badges, and he couldn't wait to learn more. As they set up camp, he felt a little nervous at first, but as time went on, he realized how fun it was to work with others. They learned to tie knots, set up tents, and even build a small campfire, with Miss Wood's help, of course. It wasn't just about the skills though. It was about the laughter they shared when a tent fell over, or when someone accidentally tripped while practicing their scout march. As they sat around the campfire, Miss Wood told them a story about how scouts from all over the world helped in their communities. Some planted trees, others cleaned beaches, and some helped their neighbors in times of need. They also talked about how building shelters works and taught them to navigate the woods so they don't get lost. When the night came over, they sat around the fire, and Leo looked up at the twinkling stars. He felt a sense of friendship he had never experienced before.
Thank you for letting me join. I've never felt so happy and safe,
he said, with his voice filled with gratitude. Miss Wood said,
Being a scout means being part of something bigger. It's about helping each other, learning together, and making the world a greater place.
Leo felt a warm glow inside. He realized that being a scout wasn't just about having fun adventures, it was about being brave, kind, and part of a team that looked out for one another. Suddenly, They heard a noise in the bushes. Everyone's heart raced. Out popped a little hedgehog, looking lost and scared.
I can't find my way home.
He whimpered. Without hesitation, Leo jumps into action.
Don't worry. We are the Woodland Scouts and we can help you.
He turned to Miss Wood and the others, who nodded in agreement. Together, they comforted the hedgehog and decided to guide him home. They had learned about celestial navigation in theory, but putting it into practice under the vast night sky was a thrilling prospect. Miss Wood pointed towards the North Star, Polaris.
This is our guide. It remains fixed in the sky, showing us the way north,
she explained. With Leo leading the way, they used their new skills to navigate through the woods. They made sure the hedgehog felt safe and cared for, just as they had learned in Scouts. They identified constellations they recognized, the Big Dipper and Orion's Belt, using them as celestial landmarks to maintain their direction. Finally, after a long journey, they reached the hedgehog's cozy home. The little hedgehog thanked with gratitude, and Leo felt a huge happiness in his heart. As they journeyed to return to their camp, the forest seemed to come alive with nocturnal sounds. The hooting of an owl and the rustling of leaves created a symphony of the night. The Scouts, guided by the stars and their growing confidence, felt a deep connection to the wilderness around them. Occasionally, they would pause to orientate themselves, using their compasses to confirm their bearings against the position of Polaris. Miss Wood encouraged them to observe the small changes in the sky and how the constellations shifted as they moved. The journey back to camp was more than just a hiking walk. It was a lesson in observation, teamwork, and trust in the natural world. Leo, while walking back to the camp, realized how important it was to be part of the Scouts. It wasn't just about learning new things, it was about friendship, teamwork, and helping others. Reaching their campsite, the feeling of success came over them. They had not only found their way back, but also discovered a deeper understanding of the night sky and their own capabilities. Once returned home, Leo snuggled up in his cozy bed, and he thought about the new friends he had made and the things he had learned. He couldn't wait for the next Scout meeting, where new adventures and lessons await. Leo knew that being a Scout would help him grow into a brave and caring person, and he felt proud to be part of something so special. And so, with a happy heart, Leo closed his eyes, dreaming of the adventures yet to come and the difference he would make in the world. Dreamland Tales is your ticket to Dreamland, where adventures bloom and worries fade. Good night.